Hi, I am Aline Ra M, spiritual guide, healer, teacher, and my work is to establish solid foundations for spiritual growth and soul fulfillment. These solid foundations, they are the pillars of my work. They are the deep roots that allow us to heal, to expand, and live divinely, live our purpose in joy. In my personal life and in my work as a spiritual guide, I have set 4 pillars, 4 deep roots to sustain us, to grow. And in this video, I bring to you a taste of what these 4 pillars are and what they can do for you, for your spiritual growth and soul fulfillment. The first pillar is what I call spaciousness. Life can be so spacious if we allow it to be. Now, the heart is so spacious, the soul is so spacious, nature and the universe are so vast, and still we got used to living lives that are busy and cluttered. Life does not happen to you, life happens through you. And so we create space for life to flow through you so that you can also flow more with life. We're talking here about space to breathe, a space to see clearly, to dissolve any confusion that is not allowing us now to see, a space to experience the divine within us, experience to experiment with new possibilities of being, space to listen to the whispers of the heart, those whispers that now we cannot hear because our minds are so loud and busy. And so we create space to live, space to be. Spaciousness exists in so many different levels. Spaciousness in our bodies, spaciousness in our minds, spaciousness in our hearts, in our homes, in our schedules. And we work with quite different techniques to support us to create spaciousness, from meditation to mindfulness, purification, activation, and breath work, and so much more. The second pillar is love. Love is consciousness. Now, this is a love that is so different from the romantic love we tend to think about with our partners. It is a love that is so big. It is the most powerful energy in this universe. And because of that, it can be quite difficult to understand what it means. Love brings us to caring, to understanding a bigger picture beyond what is it that we want now in the short term, but what is it that actually supports that which we love to grow and to be nurtured. When I think in practical terms, for me, love is an energy of nurturing. Love wants life to grow and to thrive. It's like when we take care of a plant and we want the plant to grow, that requires a lot of discernment in understanding what is it that is supportive of the plant's growth. Because we know we have to water the plants, but if we overwater the plant, we can also kill it. So there is so much discernment in understanding what is supportive of, especially of ourselves, as we begin with love, coming back to self-love and self-compassion and forgiveness and gratitude. There are so many beautiful sides to work with love, and love takes us back straight into our hearts, to come back to being able to listen to our hearts, to trust the heart, and to take actions aligned with the calls of our hearts. So when we work with love, we work a lot with the heart space, with this consciousness that lives right here. The third pillar is connection. Everything in life is relationships, starting with our relationship with ourselves. Self-connection, our ability to connect with our bodies, with our hearts, with our intuition, with our dreams. Now, it is through self-connection that we develop clarity, clarity of what matters to us, clarity of what we want, clarity of our next steps in life. Then we also have connection with other people, our friends and families and colleagues, and everybody around us. We have connection to nature, to the elements, to the trees, to the animals, to all the beauty that surrounds us in this planet. We have connection to the divine, to energies, to spirit. So these are all different layers of connection. And as said, everything is relationships. And relationships invite us to learn to become better listeners, better observers, to co-create, to live in synergy as one. This sense of oneness is a beautiful benefit of connection, because when we feel disconnected, we feel alone and separated and depressed. So connection also brings us much fulfillment in life. The fourth and last pillar is devotion. Devotion to ourselves. Devotion to life. Devotion comes from this understanding that life is sacred and we are divine. Each and everyone is divine, and as devoted beings, we start seeing the divine in everything and everyone and living divinely, living in accordance with this divinity, because we can make life sacred. We can make life divine here now. It is up to us how we treat ourselves, how we treat others, how we treat everything around us with love and care. Now, another side of devotion is that devotion takes us to commitment, to honoring our responsibilities, to consistency, to discipline, because it is devotion to ourselves, to our dreams, to our own growth, to our own healing. I know the words like commitment and discipline can sound harsh for some people, but they are necessary for our thriving in life. And for me, the key here is to develop those qualities from a place of devotion that is heart-centered, with grace, from this place of self-love and self-devotion. So devotion is a beautiful quality to work with, to develop all those things that we seem to be struggling so much with in life, to come to the heart space and create this devoted life. So here you have the 4 pillars of my work as a spiritual guide. Now, each of these 4 pillars is actually quite big. There's so many different subtopics, different practices, different tools, different insights that we can dive deep to expand these pillars. And the more we expand them, the more we also grow above as like roots, deep roots that allow us to go higher than ever before. And everything I do in my work is based on these pillars. Be it one-on-one programs with my clients, be it online courses I create or articles that I read, they are all based on these pillars, for I believe in these so much. I have founded my own life in these pillars. And another aspect is that these practices and everything that is inside these pillars, it can go from the very basics all the way to extremely advanced. It depends on where we are in our own life foundations, what kind of practices and what kind of knowledge are we going to work on. Now, if you would like to learn more about what spiritual growth is, check out my free guide, What is Spiritual Growth? You will find the link under this video in the video description. And remember to subscribe to this video to be updated about my upcoming videos for your spiritual growth and soul fulfillment. And till then, I thank you for sharing your time and energy with me watching this video today. So thank you.